I'm back. I'm gonna give this a try. I have my phone propped up here recording, and I'm putting in the trusses for the center. And it's a little bit of a task, I have to admit. I made the trusses yesterday. I call them trusses. It's actually just a angled piece of 2x4 steel that's cut and welded at a specific angle. That's challenging too because my brain doesn't work right with angles, but I'm gonna give this a try. So I'm also had to come up with a way to get them up there. I thought about renting equipment to lift it up there, which is great, but my trailer's loaded with steel. I'd have to unload it all, then go get it. I'm on a time crunch. So I decided I'd try and make a crane, if you will, out of forks on the tractor. So that's kind of what I've done over here. I have a crane. It's working pretty well. I set the first two. It worked out really well. And I'm gonna set this third one, which is the center of the barn itself. And I'll try and record this and see how well it goes. Here we go. there you go, just like that. Hopefully that came out okay on video. And I'm gonna square it up a little bit, move the welder, spot weld it in place. But that's it. Now there's a lot of prep to get it to this point, as far as just getting the tractor around, getting it through all of this, and then welding it, moving the welder. Takes quite a bit of time just for one, but the actual setting of it seems to go pretty easy. The crane seems to be working pretty well, and so far so good. Thanks for watching. Well, it's all done. Well, the trusses are done as far as putting those in, all tacked in place. I only tacked them because I'm going to want them to shift a little bit as I'm putting up some of the roofing, or the bracing rather. And then I'll come back and weld it all in on all sides, but it's all together. All the peaks look to be right in the center where I want them. My angles at the top up there on each pole seem to be right on. Oh, perfect. So this part's done. This was the part I was dreading the most. Trying to figure out how the hell I was going to get those up there without falling and dying, and without spending thousands of dollars renting equipment. And it all worked out. Thanks to Redneck Ingenuity too, and a welding trailer, but mostly Redneck Ingenuity. This is my little makeshift crane. Hydraulics, man's best friend. A little bit better angle of what I got going on. You can see the two distinct roof lines here. So obviously you have this end, this is the stall side, so the horses will have all their own pastures out this way. And then the raised center roof there, there'll be a panel between there and the top, and we're debating putting some kind of windows up there. I'll probably have to make them. I've only got about 2 foot of space, which is fine. Just a little designs and planning. The windows will obviously be kind of simple. Maybe some Lexan or something like that, and maybe some way to crack them open for ventilation in the summertime kind of thing, but a little bit better idea of what it looks like a little further out. Coming along. I'm kind of excited at this part, that this part's over. Like I said, this is the part I was dreading. You wouldn't think that 14 feet is all that high, but when you're up there looking down and remembering you're not 20 years old anymore, it's a long ways down. Thanks again for watching.